Yesterday I branched infantry as well as some of my fellow peers in here. So, but my question for you is, as us coming up as new officers and preparing, when we get to that stage where we can go up for selection or drop a packet, what are some goals or milestones we should have in mind or be ready for selection, like physical capabilities, mental capabilities, and stuff of that nature?
Okay, gotcha. Cole, love the background. Tropical Paradise, good for you. Congratulations on the commissioning infantry. Selection, all right? I'm going to give you guys the keys to the kingdom right now. If you do this, I say, humbly speaking, you will burn through selection. The keys to success with selection is really fourfold, all right? One is physical training. That's pretty obvious. You need to be in really good shape. Pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups, and running. Rucking is another huge aspect of it, right? I'm not even sure how long selection is nowadays. It was 14 days when I went through, and then it bumped back up to 20 and 21 and whatever. Doesn't matter. You're going to have a rucksack on your back most of the time, all right? So just get comfortable. Have a ruck twice a week at a minimum. Don't crush yourself. Don't throw 150 pounds on your back and take off down the road, all right? Let's be smart about what we're doing, right? 45, 55, 65 pounds. Okay, cool. Different speeds, different distances. Just get the miles on your feet. Build up the toughness of your feet. Build up the strength around the joints, etc. You want to be as strong as you need to be able to go for as long as you need to go, right? Those are the priorities. Endurance and then strength. And there's a massive difference between training for strength and training for size. If you don't know those differences, look them up. It's pretty basic. That's the goal for PT, okay? Next one is leadership, which we've talked about a lot right here already. John C. Maxwell, Malcolm Gladwell, Jocko Willing's got some great stuff. A lot of resources out there. If you're not studying leadership, which I'm sure you are as part of your curriculum, double down on that. Leadership is an enormous aspect of what the cadre down there are looking for. Not just when you are in a leadership role and your ability to have that confidence, take in the advice of the people around you while you formulate a plan, make a decision, and then act on it. That's when you are in a leadership position, but also while you are not in a leadership position and your ability to support the one or ones that are, okay? Leadership, so that's number two. Number three is mindset or mentality. Yeah, you can train on it, but really it's about digging down deep and knowing why you want to do this. Being honest with yourself about why you want to do it, right? If you want to go to selection because you want to go to SF, because you want to do something really hard and just push yourself, see how far you can go, kind of the David Goggins approach to becoming a SEAL, that's fine, right? Just own it, own that, accept it, right? Why am I here? Because when things start to suck, and they will, that's what you're going to rely on to get you through those tough times. So have that vision very clear in your mind and define it and refine it and refine it. The last one of the four is land navigation, right? That's more technical. It gets a lot of guys in selection, right? And it's a difficult thing to train on if you don't have the land in the course available to you. What you can do, regardless of where you are, is know and study the principles of land navigation. How to use a map, a compass, and a protractor, and ground and terrain association to move from point A to point B. You can study that stuff in a book, right? It's not going to be as beneficial as getting out there, but it's at least something that you can work on, knowing the technical application of land navigation. If you're in a location that doesn't have a land nav course, here's where it's really on you on how much you want to invest. And I'm talking time and money, because there are a variety of land navigation courses that are throughout the country that anyone can just sign up to. You pay a little cash, you show up, and you go. Those options are out there and they're available. You know, that's an individual decision on whether or not you can and afford and want to invest in something like that. It's a solid option, but again, without that, at a minimum, just knowing the principles. PT, leadership, mindset, land nav. You train on those things leading up to it and employ them once you're there, you will crush selection.